Hello everybody, it's me, Wes Clark, the retired Wes Clark. I am starting my third week of retirement, and yes, I'm out here on the boat on the lake. It's a beautiful day, very few clouds, sunny. It's in the mid 50s to high 50s, which for me, that's boat weather. So I'm out on the boat. It's also motorcycle weather, but today I'm using the boat. And a few reflections about retirement. So far, there hasn't been a morning when I've awakened and thought, I don't have anything to do today. I've got lots to do. There are honeydews all over the place and painting to do. I've got a few projects. I just finished a couple of them in the last few days, mostly computer related. This next one I have in mind is kind of a big project. It has to do with Burbank, my hometown, and scanning a document that will be a research aid. But yeah, so far I'm enjoying it. And well, how could you not enjoy being out in this? For one thing, it's beautiful. This lake is wonderful. We've done a lot of dining out with friends. We've done a lot of socializing with friends. And we meet new friends here fairly often. And we've sort of fallen into a routine. Carrie is getting more active with the Homeowners Association here. And I keep finding things for myself to do. I just finished making some sense out of the basement. That was another one of my projects, not finished yet. I won't be happy until everything has a place and everything's in its place. Oops, I just lost my hat. This is a valuable Burbank hat. One time I was on this lake and moving along and the wind took it off, threw it in the water, and naturally I went back and fetched it. But yeah, that's reflections. I haven't been able to do any heavy work this past week because you might know, my very first week of retirement, I tore a retina in my eye, in my left eye. That was not good. It started out with some flashes, and then I went to see an optometrist about it. He diagnosed it as, let me get this right, posterior vitreous detachment, which sounds worse than it is. It usually fixes itself, or it gets worse, which is what happened with me. On Saturday, I was doing something, and all of a sudden, I just saw cobwebs and stuff that looked like pepper in a solution, and I could not see very well at all. So, vision deteriorated really badly. Carrie got me into a retina specialist on Sunday, and I see him again tomorrow. What it was a retina tear, and he zapped it with some laser beams, and I have to admit, this eye is getting better, much better than it was initially. So I see him tomorrow. I chatted with a fellow at church yesterday, and he told me that it could take months for the eye to entirely clear up, but clear up it will. Unless it doesn't, then we talk about something else. So that was the big challenge there in my first week of retirement, torn retina. Oh, and that kept me from lifting anything. He told me not to lift anything heavier than a sack of groceries for the next 5 days. So I've been avoiding doing any sort of heavy lifting. And roller coasters, sad to say. King's Dominion, down the road a ways, they're open on weekends in January and February. And I thought I would like to go on some roller coasters on days like this. Why not? But not until the retina guy tells me I can. So, there you go. About a 4-minute organ recital from yours truly, letting you all know what retirement is like so far at Lake Caroline in my life. And let's see, is there anything else I want to talk about? Other than the fact that I'm enjoying puttering around this lake right now? No, I don't think so. So what I'm going to do is kill the engine, just sit here, watch the sun float around. When I get back to the house, I'll read. Reading is an important part of my retirement, by the way. I hadn't made much time for reading as of late, so I want to do some more reading. Maybe writing. But anyway, signing off. Bye-bye.